Fans are done waiting. They are ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Houston Texans and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now on the return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. There he goes on the right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down. A nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Into the secondary past the 40. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down throw by Stroud. Connects here with Jalen Nolan. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Stroud completes it quick. And this one doesn't go far.
As quarterback, when you have an out-route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Stroud now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Texans put up points to begin the game. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hardman with a return. This makes it up to the 25. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. Out wide to Brown. He gets loose down the right side. A.J. Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he's out a little short of the 30. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now, 1st round. Was secured by Jaden Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10 are on to Mixon. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. He rolls to his right. This is Noel. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 32 on that play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes a defender. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut it to a lower points on the scoreboard. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardman with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. They run it with Saquon Barkley. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All on the 45, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They just get the play off. He's going deep. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's trying to go deep again. And he's got it. It's in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead.
That's a good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Tremont Smith with the return. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. The right side, Noel has it. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Returnable from the 2. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go Silver, ready? Good.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Good, set. Hey, easy, 63.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
1st down, ball at the 36. Now Hurts. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
18. That's it.
Now it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and
Texas. 18. Under.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Texans with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Under. 18. Why, Tony.
Another try following the sack. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
11.
To the air, Stroud. Flush out now to his left. That one connects. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. In his 11th year, still knocking them through. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's his back. Here's Barkley. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
15 yards. That's good for Eagles. First down.
First down, all right, with Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Hurts now from the gun. This is pulled in. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the Texans have recovered it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Here we go. 18.
First down, Stroud. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
From the 29. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Stroud again. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to have goal to go as he stopped at the 6. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Here we go.
And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
73! 73!
Hurts looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running left is Mixon. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. You'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Locked down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Short pass brought in. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to rap.
Out. 118. What's up?
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down would be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Leading third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
All right. 18. What's up?
Shotgun now, first round. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they can find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Great. Set.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They go to Barkley again. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and
After
7.
the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Great. Set. Hey, Silver.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Caught on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He finds Brown right side. He's got it in the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Okay.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. That's completed right side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Oh, he lost the football. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounced on it inside the 10. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. One of those moments, Kate.
He'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
63. Good. Crowd left Yeti.
Back to throw. Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. It's a 30-yard gain drop, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
He throws a bullet deep to the right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. And the Texans will take over as he reports his 1st interception of our season. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Back to the well again. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
Pushing for the red zone. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans put up even more points in a win. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Hurts yet again. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35.
Hurts on first down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Hurts throwing again. He's got a man left. And he's going to be touchdown blocked. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. Finds a man right side. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
No, touch that. Hey, easy, 63, there. Alpha, alpha, alpha. No,
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has them set up second down and 21. Trying again, following the sack. Finds his man over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Trying to set this up quick.
It's now third down.
63, 6, Yanni. No touch.
Third and 1, here's Hurts. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that brings up fourth and short.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got it to his running back. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really...
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did! They got that one back! All right, partner, peel back the curtain for everyone who's watched this happen on Sundays. Win looks unlikely, but they're still trying this kick. What is the coach now saying to his offense before they run out there?
I can hear the great Tom Moore, longtime NFL coach, over and over. He would preach to us through the week during the game. Whoever plays the game the hardest, the longest is going to win. And my goodness gracious, you just recovered an onside kick. So play this game to the final 7.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Chased out to his right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Their favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So the Texans